Welcome to an inside look at the world of Tesla, the groundbreaking electric car manufacturer that has been upending the auto industry for years. The renowned automotive engineer Sandy Munro will be speaking about Tesla shares and their most recent innovations in this video. This man believes Tesla will surpass the competition in the upcoming months, and he personally knows Elon Musk. Sandy and his team take us on a journey around the world of Tesla and the amazing advancements Tesla is making towards economy and sustainability, from the Tesla Model to the groundbreaking Tesla Semi. Come along as we examine the direction of transportation and see why we believe Tesla's stock will hit $10,000. We strongly advise you to click the subscribe button before we begin. Additionally, press the notification bell and the like button simultaneously. Renowned automotive engineer Sandy Munro spoke with an interviewer about Tesla shares following his tour of the Austin facility on Investor Day. Automotive engineer and consultant Sandy Munro has dissected and broken down a number of cars, including the Tesla Model 3, BMW i3, and Chevrolet Bolt EV. He is renowned for his proficiency in cost analysis and design for automotive manufacture. At the end of the day, everybody's saying, "Oh, Tesla won't make any money," said Sandy in an interview. Yes, that's correct. Tell me one more Munro claims that they will become extremely wealthy. I'm telling you flat, and they're going to just gobble a market. Sandy was asked why. Now that they're trying, Toyota can't accomplish what Tesla has been able to. In response, he said that Tesla had already achieved this in a variety of ways, such as by creating the Tesla Model Y, the fourth best-selling car worldwide, and a premium car. It's conceivable that a few fearless OEMs will jump into the Tesla charging station business right now. These pioneers will prosper despite their best efforts. The majority of buyers of electric cars don't need a Ford Mach-E's level of performance. Thus, they get Tesla if they don't need it that much. However, Sandy said that compared to what we saw when we went by the inspection booth or prototype production area, this car is better. In other words, if you thought Teslas were fast, prepare ready for even faster. There isn't a diesel truck on the road with 3 times the power of the Tesla Semi. Sandy's reliable aide, Corey, also has some ideas. For the preceding 50 years, 12 volts has represented the maximum value added across the whole base of Tier 1 and Tier 2 suppliers. When it was announced that the entire car would run on 48 volts in 100 years, he was astounded. Yes, in 100 years. The corporation will be able to exit the automotive sector entirely due to the reduction of weight and waste resulting from taking control of the vehicle's electric design and switching to 48 volts. As a result, the amount of copper used is reduced 4 times, which lowers the vehicle's weight and extends its range. Is it not wonderful news? We switched to 12-volt systems in 1960, and we have stuck with the same 12-volt architecture ever since. The 48-volt changeover from 12 volts helps save weight by enabling thinner and more powerful wires to carry more current. You might not notice the difference, but your car has a lot of low-voltage components, and 50 is a huge amount in harness and communications for 48-volt components, he continued. Naturally, this can be damaging, but Tesla is coming up with creative solutions to advance the sector. Sandy was confident that if Tesla puts all of its attention into this new endeavor, they will surpass the $10,000 milestone, and in the same way that Tesla pushed EVs against objections from other manufacturers, and in the same way that Volkswagen and Toyota haven't used gigacastings previously, Tesla also pushed this. Even GM's own EVs from the 1990s were destroyed. Some businesses are adamantly opposed to novel concepts. Thus, in addition to making money, mostly from automobiles and the electrification of the remaining fleets within the United States, you will also profit primarily from the electrification of the remaining fleets outside the country. And guess what happens when Elon integrates Tesla into a 48-volt system? He's opened up a new market. The market for selling solenoids, switches, and other items that require 12 volts these days. Any competition that remains will be destroyed by that. Sandy also talked about how much he loved Tom. He oversees sales efforts in North America and Europe, as well as plans for US assembly for Tesla. Tom Jew is connected to Tesla's US assembly plans and has been active in the company's operations. In addition to being the president of Tesla China, Tom Jew has been in charge of managing the company's global logistics and supply chain. Tom recently expressed his desire to beat the record set by Giga Shanghai, which was 9 months from the start of construction to the start of the first deliveries, to the governor of the Mexican state where Tesla is constructing its next gigafactory. This is turning into something I enjoy more and more. Tom also appreciated reading the feedback. He continued, "The federal government will not let this project collapse, the governor promises, citing the project's importance to Mexico's national pride and the local government's previous support for it." Simultaneously, Elon stated that their internal software team operates their business using the same principles they use for their cars. Sandy found this interesting because they process invoices using a range of third-party applications. I think back to Toyota's previous day's remarks. While they are in awe of the Model Y, their creation, Tesla unveiled the next generation of cars today, which will only cost half as much as the Model 3. It's important to remember that Elon Musk said in 2022 that the Tesla Model 3 cost about $35,000. This is consistent with our estimate from 2018 for the amount the firm should spend on production. $35,000 minus 50% equals $17,500. Thus, even if you manage to get a car that is currently valued at $25,000 for $17,000, you will still come out ahead. Just one illustration of how far behind Tesla is the absence of a charging network in Toyota. With the development and operation of superchargers, Tesla has achieved such success that the cost per charge, exclusive of energy costs, has dropped from 19 cents in Q1 2021 to just 12 cents in Q1 2022. This is the total cost to you if you deduct the cost of the actual energy required to charge your car. This is due to the fact that the infrastructure, which includes the supercharging stations, needs to be built, rented, cleaned, and fixed in the event that it breaks down. Tesla was able to lower prices by 40%. Tesla never quits coming up with new ideas. Those are also the expenses for Tesla. As a result, you should budget a little bit extra for anything that isn't powered by the supercharger if you use one. However, you should still be able to round that amount up by $20 or so to have a general idea of what you should budget for. Farzad said something that I felt obliged to share with you all most of. Wall Street professionals want for a suitable coloring book. Sandy argues that Wall Street won't take 20 million deliveries as a given until Tesla achieves yearly sales of 15 million cars. That's probably a tad early, but about right. In 2030, the market expects 6.6 million deliveries. Let's review the main points. During her tour of the Tesla Austin facility, Sandy Munro disclosed a number of noteworthy advancements in Tesla's long-term strategy. Munro forecasted that Tesla's creative approach to vehicle manufacture, design, and cost analysis will allow them to continue to dominate the industry and generate enormous profits. Furthermore, the 48-volt architecture will result in less waste and weight, opening up a new market for the sale of solenoids and switches. In 2021, Elon Musk and Munro had a talk in Texas about a variety of topics related to the manufacturing of Tesla cars, including the utilization of massive castings and in-house seat design and manufacture. In its first year on YouTube, the Munro broadcast interview garnered over 3 million views. We'll talk more about that interview in our upcoming video since it was really awesome. All things considered, Tesla's dedication to technological innovation and advancement keeps the corporation at the forefront of the automotive sector. The company has ambitious aspirations for the future. That concludes this one. Remember to click the like and subscribe buttons. We appreciate your time and we'll see you in the upcoming video.